I know you absolutely love this, Brennan, but I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. We're changing the upholstery.
No.
Okay, I'm so excited because today I'm at the Rose Bowl Flea Market and I brought Erik and Brennan with me. This is their first time at my favorite flea market, and we are going to be shopping for my wish list and their wish list. So let's see what we can agree on. You guys get in here. What are we shopping for? And are you excited to be here?
We're so excited.
This is going to be awesome. We are looking for some great inspiration today for Annette's bedroom, something cool that gives us a jumping off point.
And we need some lighting. We think we need we're gonna look for some lighting and things, just something interesting and fun.
There's gonna be a lot of interesting stuff. So question, we're
Yes.
like Southern gentlemen, but here it's like cutthroat. Are you ready to haggle?
Oh, we are ready. all of that is out the door of the flea market.
Deeply Southern people, it's all just on the surface. Underneath it all, we will cut. Like, don't worry.
Okay, good. I have found my people. We're ready to shop. Let's go. So what's on your checklist? I know we definitely need lighting in our bedroom.
100%.
I like to shop based off of vibes. We were just talking about that. I have a mental checklist of what I want, but then I just kind of walk around.
Well, I think you kind of have to be open-ended because you never know what you're gonna find. So it's like you have to kind of just be open to the experience is what I think we always do is just kind of be like, you're gonna find what you find and you may be inspired or we may be like, oh, this isn't, you know.
Absolutely, and I feel like because we are shopping vintage, we're not shopping at retail. Like we see it, we have to jump on it because
100%.
then it's
Totally.
gone. So what do you hope that you're able to find for me? Is it that $7,000 Lalique vase that I want?
Yes, if there's a Lalique vase here today, we are buying it. It's going to blow the whole budget, but we're getting that Lalique vase. And you're just going to put a pedestal in your bedroom.
We're going to hope we find some person that has no idea what they have in their Lalique vase.
I doubt this is going to happen. Erik and I kind of talked about it after seeing the space, and one of the things we'd love to see different is your dressing table.
Okay.
We would love to see something updated there for you that was maybe a little bigger and a little more interesting in that spot.
Had cool, a little more storage that kind of gave you everything in that space that, you know, so you weren't having to move stuff around to sort of do some of that.
I have a lot of jewelry, so a girl needs to be able to see her
We
jewelry.
need to take care of her jewelry.
And we are there for every piece of your jewelry, let's be clear. So
we've got that, we've got lighting.
Okay.
We know we need a bigger rug in the space.
Yeah.
And then we've got the whole settee area on the other side that we could potentially find something for or figure out a way to make that more comfortable. So
Okay. We've got a lot on our list. We've got a list. I'm ready to shop.
we got some work to do.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
So the settee area, we've kind of talked about y'all kind of like to pile up and do that. When Brent and I were looking at the space, we were kind of wondering if two options. If we divided you into putting two chairs so there wasn't all these mass piece in the room and did it as more like chairs with a small table between it or something like that, if you all be open to that. Or even we were thinking like almost like a long kind of chasey daybed, maybe with two arms on either side. Would you be open to letting that piece shift to someplace else in your house maybe?
Yes.
To working on that area to almost make it more cushy and more comfy over there?
Yeah, I do definitely think it needs to be a little bit more cushy because I mean I have all those pillows there so I can make it comfortable.
Yeah.
So I do like the idea of having two chairs because then it does break up like the bulkiness of these.
Because you've got like one piece of furniture, one piece of furniture, one piece of furniture.
And also just in placing lighting, it gives us a place to put a table with another lamp. So in part of it, ambient lighting becomes a huge part of
or even cool floor lamps by each of the chairs.
Okay, I do love that. I like that idea.
All right, we just kind of wanted to make sure.
What what's your name?
Emily, by the
Emily,
way.
Annette, so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for watching,
want
because
to
that's
buy
why
every single one
I
of these
do
and
what
bring
I
them
do.
home. I
So
was
I'm
like,
so
yeah,
glad you
with
liked
me.
it.
Thank you. I really
Oh, I love like your face just lit up and I was like, oh, it made my day.
A lot of times Brennan and I, like there's things you have to sort of, are gonna go. Like that are just like, oh, we have to get this right now because you're
Yeah.
just like, the obsession is very clear. I think there's other things that when you're shopping, we will sort of end our day and be like, what do you remember? Like we'll look at things or like pick out things, and then there's the moment that you're like, do you remember anything from today? And we'll be like, oh, I remembered like that set of glasses or
Yes.
whatever. We're gonna go back. Like we're gonna go back and see
Yeah.
if they're there. And then, I mean, it is sort of the moment that you have to realize you are playing the cards. I mean, you're risking this to say like it might not be there when I get back,
Yeah.
but I think it's kind of the fun way to shop. How do you shop?
Yeah. So for me, if it's not an immediate yes, then it's a no. And this is something that I've been trying to do more of. Like if it is yes and I have to have it, the price is right, then I jump on it because I'm like, why am I going to wait until the end? If I have the money for it, then I'm just going to get it. If it's something that I really have to think about, then I feel like I'm convincing myself,
Yeah.
and then I really don't need it. Am I attracted to it because it's a designer piece that's priced well, but then do I actually need it?
So I think it's funny because Brent and I shop so much together, it's like a negotiation for the two of us of like, he'll be a maybe, I'll be a yes, and we have to sort of come to the place by the end of the day of being
Yeah.
like, okay, if you want to, we'll go do that. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's really cute. He would
You
actually.
like this?
I do like it.
Could you see it between two chairs where the settee is?
I think so, like in lieu of a table. And this would we would just put light or something on it. I do like it.
Could maybe even, because
Well, I
there's
think
enough.
two chairs.
Yeah.
Imagine two chairs, floor lamps by those
Oh,
chairs.
floor lamps?
This.
I do like it.
What could also be interesting is we could move this and put it in front of the two chairs, and we could even make a cool thin cushion that sat inside of it that they could use it
As an ottoman.
As an ottoman because it's so
Oh.
low.
I do like that too.
It's really cute.
pretty.
It's really cute. And it would give you extra storage.
Good eye, Brennan. Good eye. It also pulls in the side tables, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Like it pulls that kind of like rattan vibe, which I think is cool.
Yeah, of the bed too, and yeah, the side tables. Yeah, I do like that a lot.
Okay, here's the big question. How much is it?
Can I guess?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say 100. I don't know.
325?
What?
It's really pretty.
That is pretty.
I love the orange. That with a big.
Like a
Drum
huge
shade.
big drum shade on it would be, yeah.
Hi,
How much?
185.
185? What do you think?
Where are we gonna?
I was thinking between the two chairs, it would be really pretty. It would bring a little bit of color over there. Or we could also do the dress. We could do it on the edge of the dressing table and do a more oval big shade that was like cool on that corner right there too. Could be kind of interesting. Whereas it's kind of like we're buying backwards a little bit, but. So Brennan, is she a yes?
She's a yes.
Are you saying yes to that
yes?
dress?
I'm saying yes to the dress.
She said yes to the dress.
We're so excited. And look, she
I match.
She matches her outfit. We have a start.
I'm excited. Okay, I'm like following the vision, trusting the process. It's really hard for a Capricorn to give up control, but I have a Cancer and a Taurus, and I think, and they have a really great taste.
And in truth, what you have to realize is you don't have to give up control. You actually get to control this entire thing. We just facilitate the back end. If you were like, I don't like this lamp, it's not coming home with you.
Yeah,
So like,
no, I do like this. I like this. I like that you're thinking of a different shade for it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Yes.
I love the ombre of this. I think it's really beautiful, and sort of that texture in the glass, I think just really adds a lot to the whole look of it. I think that putting a better shade on this is going to be just a must, but I think it will really update this.
A much bigger shade,
Yeah.
a little more dramatic,
Yeah.
a little more interesting. That kind of lives up to the drama
Yeah.
of the lamp.
I love this, and I always like to tell people, look for potential, not perfection.
It
Yes.
is the thing you kind of have to see beyond like the item. You kind of have to just look at it and be like, what happens if I rearrange it a little bit,
Yes.
change the color, do things to it, put a new shade, you know.
Like I said earlier, it's not as is. It's what can I do with this and how can
Yeah.
I be inspired to make this better.
Yeah.
I love the size. One of the things that Brent and I really talked about was finding lamps that were a little heftier for this space so that it was really, they became like the accessories to that space. So I love the heft. And I really do love the transparency of the glass. Like I think it really is the thing for me that kind of sold me was it has that mid-century sort of feeling of that like darker at the bottom, lighter at the top. I think it really just spoke to me. It's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
It's a vibe.
It reminds me of Anchorman. I love lamp.
Not this lamp, but this is the scale of lamp I would love to see on your side tables.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. I love that. Love that. Love
Yes.
that. Yes.
We want to see like big, massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want White Lotus like lamps on either side of your bed because I'm slightly obsessed with those. Anybody's watching the White
Yes,
Lotus,
yeah.
this
Yes.
is like that lamp is my like it calls to me at night.
I break for designer. I see Chanel. I see Gucci. I see Louis Vuitton. I see all the things.
Wait, with the red glasses too.
Oh my God, he's Elton John. Look at him. Look at him. He's all of a sudden just transformed.
Do I totally need this?
To wear my bag.
Hey, she's kind of big.
I think she needs a little tailoring. A little tailor. She's kind of big.
Are you here for it?
No, I don't.
Oh, those slipper chairs are cute. Those are cute. Those are really fun.
These, yeah, I like those.
Not bad. With a pillow.
Kick back, relax.
Obviously, they need to be
Reupholstered.
reupholstered.
100%. You think? Are you sure?
I know you absolutely love this, Brennan, but I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. We're changing the upholstery.
No. I mean, because my favorite thing is a literal interpretation of mid-century. The more literal the if it just said mid-century right here, it would be much better. But these are kind of cool.
Yeah, I do like
I love the silver base.
I do too. I feel like for me too, it's like a perfect size for me.
I love an armless chair. It's super versatile in a room. I think that the great thing about it is you could actually, you can even turn them this way, and you can style them in a room so they both face this way, and it actually gives you an arm here, so you can actually.
I'm just thinking like if I sit on a chair like this to read, I don't know, just to hang out. I like this. Yeah.
I think they're a possibility.
I think
What do you
so
think?
too. I like them. I like the size. I like that we did talk about having 2 chairs just to kind of break up like all the big furniture. What? He's not
some bad news.
okay. You don't like this?
I feel like the chrome leg is a little like. I feel like it'd be better if it was not chrome.
Really?
To be honest with you, yeah. I think that room is a lot warmer than this, and I think it's going to kind of stand out a little bit. I don't mind mixing metals, but I'm just saying it may stick out just a little bit.
You think the creme like feels cold?
I think, yeah, a little bit. And I'll also say, like, this is the moment of like, well, I love vintage furniture and restyling vintage furniture. I think there's some more comfortable stuff out there, and I think those chairs need to be like comfortable. Like it needs to be like, I want y'all to be able to go disappear up there and be like, I'm up here reading a book, like literally able to cush out in a chair in that
And the
bedroom.
girls can climb up.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say, you're thinking about like my children like hanging out with me, reading, and
Well, and I also was thinking about Alan talking about like, he was saying he goes to the office to work sometimes because putting your desks next to each other in that hallway space, sometimes it's like crowded, you know, as far as trying to work next to each other. And I was thinking, I want to make sure you have a space where it is so comfortable that you all will even be able to go and like do a little work or like spend quality time being like, I'm comfortable here. Like I'm happy to be. So to me,
Pull your laptop out.
yeah, like that's just kind of my thoughts.
So you think we need to do something more comfortable?
I do. I don't think you look uncomfortable, but I think you could be more comfortable.
Okay.
Together for like 12 years and been married for 10, but there's a balance to the two of us of aesthetic versus comfort versus like being empathetic to like the way a client lives and being very conscious of their life so that you make sure you are giving them the life you want them to have. So even beyond design, I think there's a moment of like, I want you to figure out how you live better in your home. I hate the color of the wood, but
Change that.
I mean, but it's like the perfect dressing table.
I love the height of it. Do you have a thought?
I like the shape, I like the size, I don't like the finish.
I hate
It's
the
like
color.
way
I said
too
I hate-
yellow.
I hate
Yeah.
the color.
Yeah, it's like way too yellow, but it's super cool. I like that it has this like very like 80s kind of feel to
I
it.
do
and
too.
it would
The,
change-
the
it would-
lines of it
Yeah.
are really reminiscent of the lines of the bed.
Can almost
The
like
curve of the drawer and the curve
Yeah.
of
great to like lacquer it in a color, like to almost create like where it has a whole statement to it.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah, yeah. This
the
is
like a
love-
bright shiny lacquer.
Yeah,
yes, I like that.
he's
Yeah.
really pretty.
This is very cool, and it's like obviously so much storage for my jewelry,
Yeah.
my makeup.
You could store your children.
I could.
If they were just a little smaller.
Come sleep right
Yeah.
here. Mommy got you a little. Yeah.
No, this is really cool
He's really
shape. I
pretty.
really like
Shape, that's
this.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much?
What's the price?
I like the fact that it finishes off because I really think the chairs need to be newer.
Yeah.
And that table. So I feel like it really balances off keeping like a big balance of vintage.
So we're having a logistics conversation about getting it painted. Like, do we know somebody here that could do a lacquer finish on it?
I could find someone.
Because if we could find someone here that would do a lacquer finish on it, then that would be make it more cost effective.
Okay.
Because it
than-
needs to be sanded and filled. Like it's got some fill-in spots
deep
and
scratch- it's got
yeah,
some pretty
some
deep
gouges
scratches
in
on
it
it.
and stuff. Like we need it so it looks.
so that this is like a mirror on top.
Yeah.
We love this. We love the
Yes.
shape of it. I think it solves a ton of your storage problems.
Yes.
Some of the stuff that we have to deal with though is we all don't really like the finish.
Yeah.
While it's a great vintage piece, it's got some wear and tear on it. So we're gonna have to, I think, get this sanded and filled in.
And we're gonna lacquer this piece. It's gonna be a bright mirror finish, shiny color. It's gonna
I'm
be
so
a
excited.
pop item in the room. It's gonna really stand out.
I'm really excited. I mean, I love the shape. I love that there's so much storage, and then I'm excited. I've never done a
would
high
look
lacquer piece.
And then you should just zoom in on the brand
This.
that it is.
So we have really big plans for this piece.
Big plans. Really big plans.
Huge.
Huge plans.
Oh, this is like a whole rock star moment. Look at this. This is spectacular.
Annette.
Okay.
Look at this bottom drawer. You can actually like if you got jewelry in like little cases, you could put it on its side
okay.
and
I
like.
love that.
So one of the things we want to talk about is just budget as you're looking at purchasing a piece of furniture or a lamp is what do you need to do to add to the cost? So the desk that we purchased, we had to add in the idea that we have to get it.
Get it painted, get it lacquered, get it basically refinished.
So as you're working on adapting some of these pieces to think of something as a good piece, like think of the cost you're paying for it, plus give yourself a tight budget for what you're going to spend to adjust, fix, make it new and fresh. Before you purchase that piece, like do a little negotiation with yourself of if it's worth it.
100%.
This is your first Rose Bowl Flea Market. I need thoughts.
So much fun.
Awesome.
Do you feel like we got what we needed?
Do you feel like we got what we needed?
I mean, I do. I'm so excited about the desk because I've always wanted something that's like high lacquer, but just never thought about how to make that a reality. So
I'm so excited that we're actually going to bring that to you. It's going to transform the space, transform the room.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm excited to see how that's going to come together with some of the other pieces that we've talked about.
I think it gave us a great day with you to get to know you better and your shopping experience and what you like. So for us, I think it was a total win.
Total win.
Great day.
Very good day.
Let's go get lunch.
Yes.
Because it's not even lunchtime.
We got here so early.
7 in the morning.
Yeah,
7 in
that's
the morning.
the tip is you got to get here early and bring cash.
Plenty of cash.
So we
not.
didn't bring enough cash. We didn't bring any checks. We got here early. What else did we screw up?
We have to pay for delivery because
our car wasn't big enough. That's not my fault. That's Enterprise's rent-a-car's fault.
Yeah.
Think ahead for all these things as you're coming to shop at the flea market, any flea market.
Yeah, but either way, we crushed it.
Totally crushed it.
Yes. Oh, so saucy.
Community is so important. I think we've talked about that. Your neighbors are there for you. I think especially after the fires in Pasadena and Altadena and even the Palisades, our community came together. It was really important for us to spotlight one of those key businesses in Pasadena. So we're going to go into Salutations Home, give you a little tour and share why they're so special.
I think it's such a great spot.
Come on in.
So we met Allison and Jonah in Atlanta Market, and it was during the fires here in California. And we had several conversations with them at Market. And when we found out that we were coming out here to help Annette with her bedroom, we thought, why don't we reach out to them, come and see their store and see if we can allow them an opportunity to promote what they have.
Local business is so big in Mississippi for us that we really wanted to make sure that we were going off and promoting local businesses in other places that we were coming to work. We were sort of experiencing like what the news was putting out for the fires, but it's very different when you're in the middle of something and going through that.
And we were all crying in that showroom.
We were all crying in that showroom.
And me now.
So really, can you tell us a little bit, like coming home from all of that experience, how has it been? Because it's been a few months, like since the beginning of all of that, but we kind of know this is an ongoing process. So how has it been since all of that?
Well, we came home and we thought there is humanity in the world because every single person that we met in Atlanta, every showroom, the minute they saw our badge and saw California, Los Angeles, Pasadena, said, oh my gosh, how are you all doing with the fires? And, you know, Allison lives in Altadena. Luckily and thankfully, her house is fine, still standing. But, you know, everything around them is affected. It's just terrible.
Mm-hmm. It's awful.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable every time you drive.
And you just got back into her house
Yeah,
too
very
long ago.
very lucky, very lucky.
And that was back in January. So,
Yeah.
And then.
So how long were you out of your house that didn't even burn?
2.5 months.
Wow. And the house is like a block from you is gone.
Yeah,
right?
there's a one up the street and then a couple blocks over. So I was in an area of Altadena that there was a wind tunnel and the wind didn't come down our way. So we were really, really lucky. But, you know, one block over, it's just the whole block is just
you
devastated.
Wow.
You just can't even believe it.
You know, you all have been telling us how
so many of the retailers have shown up for y'all and really helped your community overall in so many different ways. It's really moving to hear.
Well, the vendors. in
Yeah.
particular.
Everyone was, what can we do and how can we help?
So
Please let us know.
You were saying there's a company that you guys sell that curated boxes for kids.
Little English,
Okay.
a Darling Children's Company, and they asked us to provide the names, the sizes, the ages of the children, and they curated these boxes. Allison whipped it all together, as she does, and they just sent it. And one of our really sweet customers who we adore, you know, they're not used to being on the receiving end.
Sure.
They're the givers. They come here to give gifts to their friends, and out of the love of their, you know, their ginormous hearts. And we sent some things to her grandchildren. I mean, I've never seen her be so emotional. It was so lovely, so appreciated. We have Crown Linen Designs from out of Washington, and Victoria just said, "What can we do?" Sent us so many beautiful linen, brand new clothes, and just said, if somebody needs a smile, give it to them. We don't care. You just give it to them. And these people sobbing in our arms.
So one of the things that we want to make sure that we do is support those companies and support Salutations Home and go to their website and buy things from these companies because they have been so willing to give back to this community that's lost so much.
Yes, I mean, Petit Plume, who does pajamas, sent us adult pajamas, baby pajamas, toddler pajamas, just how, you know, I think 76 pair. Just, you know, just it just showed
incredible.
up. Giamberbolio sent us angels, anybody's home.
Sweetest
It's
sweetest
just,
angels.
I mean, the most magnificent gift to give somebody. Jaliska gave us these mugs and said, just give it to whomever needs it. I mean, that kind of thing. And they're not from here.
And I think it really comes down to what is so important about being a small business owner in a local community is, like, you know your clientele like we know our clientele, and how important it is that close connection to those people. I mean, it becomes something that is really special between all of us as we connect to each other and connect to our clientele, because the truth is, you live here, you're local. It is what affects all of us in the middle of that.
When all of these things happen and there's hurricanes and there's tornadoes and fires, we're always looking for, like, what can I do to help? What can I do to help? How can I help? And this is a great opportunity to continue to support this community that's lost so much and really give back to these people and to help to keep and sustain a business like this in this area that's so hard hit, and help support them so they can help support their community.
Really lovely.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you
Yeah,
letting us be
thank you
here
so
today.
much.
So, you know, one of the reasons that it's so important to shop locally is when you shop locally, all of the revenue and money stays locally in your community. It's one of the reasons that shopping in your area becomes so important, and that when something happens like the fires, it really is so important to keep supporting the local community around them even after the news stops.
Correct.
Absolutely. I think I always teach when I'm just talking about styling, vintage collecting, it's about quality craftsmanship, it's about being environmentally conscious, and buying local, I think, hits all of those marks. Plus, it helps the local tax base, the people who work here, you know, generate their income that way. The small businesses then invest back into the community. So it's so important to me to buy locally when I am buying new or anything. I just don't go online as much, which is surprising for things like this, for gifts and for really special pieces that I think people are going to love. I think it's really important for people to remember the huge impact buying locally makes.
And the
I think,
store is
you know,
such an experience.
It is. It's so beautiful.
And the service and the people in here, I mean, I think it's just, it's a lovely luxury shopping experience.
Absolutely. I think if you want to have that, I mean, just that boutique. I mean, there's a reason why they call it like a boutique service, right? You come into something like this and somebody is so happy to greet you and take you around the store and to help you find exactly what you need, no matter your budget, right?
Yes.
You can come in here and say, I have a small budget, what can you help me find? And they're still going to help you find something really incredible and unique. And you just can't get that with big box retail. I'm just not going to throw out any names, but
True.
We don't like those.
But Annette
other
is now
businesses.
going to show us her favorite things.
Okay, so let's go. I like fell in love with all the little girl dresses, of course. They're so pretty.
Yeah.
I can just imagine Violet wearing those, just like twirling around, running through a wildflower garden. When I was a little kid and would go to stores with my mom, she would always say, don't touch it. I still don't. Look at how beautiful this is. Wow. This is so stunning. This would look really great in the entryway. I could be convinced to get this instead of the lily. This is so heavy. Wow.
It is so heavy.
It's really stunning. Wow. I feel like lately I've been really obsessed with pink, and I think for a while a lot of millennials were not getting any china or anything for entertaining because I think we were just so eager to get out of the house and just meet friends. And I feel like at this point in my life, I'm all about collecting table linens and napkins, beautiful china, beautiful vintage glassware, crystal vases, all of the special things, and then inviting my friends over. There's really something special about gathering friends and family together and having a beautiful tablescape.
If you thought shopping day was fun, just wait until the install day. Alan and I actually got kicked out of our bedroom for more than 24 hours while Erik and Brennan did our bedroom makeover. Also, you won't believe what goes wrong. I feel like something always goes wrong on install day, and this one will have you cracking up. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe because in 2 weeks you will get to see the final reveal, and I can't wait for you to experience it along with me and Alan. See you later.